right, Scott's going to explain.
Okay. All right. So, in a situation where their whole team is bubbled, and you've got a couple people up, if one of them unbubbles, they'll be able to do 12. They'll be able to do attacks limited by their energy, assuming you're able to immediately rebubble them. So they'll be able to do 12 energy worth of attacks, which, depending on their which attacks they have, is probably like 14, maybe 15-ish points of damage, which will correspond to, again, depending on their bonuses, probably like 16 or 1700 war points.
Hey, no, cat, no.
If you have enough people around to your point scoring is limited not by energy if you have a couple people up, but by the damage they can absorb. So if you have people ready to pounce on them immediately, then you'll be able to do get them to 11 damage and then hit them for the biggest attack you have, which is probably 6 or 7, which is getting you to 17 or 18 total damage, which would probably be
all right, so
between started multiple people attacking.
So 6, someone does like 2 3s equaling to a 6. Are you saying? Then the other person does a 2 and a 3 equaling to a 5, which brings it to 11. And then the third person does a 10 plus or something like that.
There's the biggest attack you have.
Yeah.
Right. And that's going to give you more points than they were able to score back. Now, that is your optimal strategy when they're all bubbled and you're sitting there waiting. But if they unbubble and attack you a bunch and then nobody... so if you're not able to immediately knock them out and rebubble them, then they're going to start accumulating energy and get more damage out and get more points. And pretty soon, probably after they... 20 or 30 minutes, they'll have gotten enough energy to do attacks to be worth more to them than they lose from your attacks on them.
Okay, wait. Say that last part again, because I didn't understand that part.
Okay, so we've set up that in a situation where you have a lot of people ready and they have everybody bubbled.
Yeah, we did that part.
Right.
You don't have to say the beginning part.
Yes, again. I know. What I'm saying, though, is in that situation, you are ahead of the game as long as you can knock them down immediately.
Right.
But if it takes you more than, it's going to depend on the exact numbers, but somewhere between 15 and 30 minutes to knock them down, if it takes you more than that amount of time, they'll have gained enough energy that they can do additional attacks, which will get them more points on you, which will mean that you it suddenly is worth it for them to have come out of the bubble and gotten you. So what they're looking to do is to come out of the bubble and deal as much damage as possible when you guys aren't online.
Mm-hmm. Okay.